happy Fashion Friday to you. And we want to make sure that you have the money to go out there and make yourself look good.
Absolutely. Enter online at 1073cool.fm to win a $107 gift card to the Bay Center.
Shay Thompson from the Bay Center downtown. Here's the thing. You look through your wardrobe. You're like, hey, I've got these pair of black pants and I want to get a nice top and I want to match. I want to get a black top that also goes with it. Then all of a sudden you go to the store, pull something off the rack, you come home. It's not even the right shade of black. And you're like, I can't wear this, but you just hang it up in your closet and keep it. It's a waste of money, right?
Holy time waster as well, right? I mean, you're paying for your parking, you're investing in time. Not a lot of us have the luxury of that time today. So bring the item with you. I always say pack it in your bag and think about other things that you want to match and put to, not necessarily match, but complement. And do keep in mind there are several tones of black, browns, and grays. For example, in the brown category, there are green browns and there are burgundy browns. So not all of us are able to mindfully keep that color in your mind. So bring it with you, and it'll be the path of least resistance in finding, the appropriate presentation. But not only matching the outfit with the garment that you have, but matching it with the situation that you're going into.
Right. So if you're going to a job interview, you're obviously going to want to look different than if you're going to an after-work function.
Let's use Oprah. I mean, Oprah's always out there every day. She doesn't do a corporate look. She does more of a comfortable, everyday, casual presentation. Sort of like what you would see a gal wearing in a retail store. Somebody who's dressed professionally and clean and well put together. Whereas you look at somebody like J-Lo, she'll be putting on maybe a mini skirt and a cute little tank top and her high heels, and she's going to the grocery store. So it really depends on your personality and your flow and your confidence.
And what your legs look like.
Yeah, and body balance. It all has to do with body balance. Ultimately, it's body balance.
Sometimes J-Lo's cleavage continues down to her belly button.
Hello.
Body balance.
Yeah. And she's got body, baby.
Are there any things that you wouldn't recommend doing? Nothing that pairs well together, like, a black with a certain color or stripes with something else? Or is there anything that you would caution people to stay away from?
Well, I love pattern with pattern with pattern, but it has to be within the same color palette. And you'll see that with guys. Like, guys will be wearing this fabulous jacket and great pants and then have a vest underneath it that might be a totally different pattern. And then the tie is a totally different pattern. And then the shirt is a different pattern. But it looks so good. And I always say to gals, if you're scared of doing that kind of combination, look at what guys do. They're brave. They're brave with their patterns. It's so much fun. So it all really depends on body balance as well, Robin. Like, it really has to do with where that attention is going on your body. And color blocking is another thing that, like, if you have a black against a yellow, you're really going to make that yellow pop, right? So the contrast is a beautiful experience.
Are there hard and fast rules about what you should match and what you shouldn't match in an outfit? Because I always try to match belt and shoes, and I know for women it's shoes and handbag.
Yep.
What do you have to match?
I think it also is age appropriate. Like, what generation do you come from? Are you a traditionalist? Are you a Gen Xer? And so it matters to the Gen X. What matters to a Gen X? Well, not much in terms of, like, we kind of do it all. We have fun with it. We're a lot more creative and we're not really stuck in it. Whereas a traditionalist will match the belt with the shoes because that's what they grew up with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what they're comfortable with, and from the comfort comes confidence.
So whatever you feel good in, you don't have to match things necessarily.
Make the colors match, work the colors together. It doesn't have to match, but it has to go.
Ah.
Good tip.
Grasapa.